Hello, fellow fragrance lovers, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to give you some like budget-friendly spring summer fragrance haul craziness. Pretty much all of these were blind buys as well, so I get such a rush from that. So before we get into anything else, let me just give you the whole vibe of this video. First off, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm gonna keep it succinct as succinct as I possibly can, right? And I just got in the mood over the past month or so. These are like multiple orders, but I got in the mood to just pick up some fragrances for what's remaining in spring, because I think people are forgetting, like, we have a good bit of spring left. It's not summer technically yet. We have like 6 weeks or something like that. So spring and summer fragrances that are just easy grabs, inexpensive. You don't have to think about them too much. Are they the most complicated, complex, like masterpiece fragrances? No, but they're super affordable. They're fun. They're easily accessible. And if you want to get several of these, it's easy to do so because they're super, super affordable. And yeah, how many times did I say affordable? But you know what I mean? Affordable spring, summer fragrances that are just fun and aren't to be taken too seriously. So yeah, there are several celebrity fragrances in here. There's just some good cheapy gems. Again, am I saying that these are like the masterpiece fragrances? No, but I found actually a couple that are new favorites in my collection. I'm going to save them to the end. I'm going to force you to watch the other ones first. But if you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm Limelight Lass, and I'm all about fragrances. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so very much. I just hit 800 subscribers. I'm very excited about that. And of course, I appreciate it if you share my channel, subscribe if you haven't. I am pretty wacky, so if you're okay with that, you can stick around here. And I just like fragrances that get you noticed, that get you attention and all that. By the way, it is Star Wars Day, so this is my Princess Leia shirt. It says, "Read, it's our only hope," because I'm also a high school English teacher, so just thought I'd feature that fun shirt. But anyway, let's get into the spring and summer fragrances. I'm trying to, by the way, my son is at karate, but he should be coming back soon. So if you hear him come in eventually, that's what's going on. So, okay. But let's get into these fragrances. Okay. I have a couple little minis here, and almost all of these, or maybe even all of these, maybe all of these were from Fragrancenet, but a couple different orders over, I'd say, like the past month or so. So, okay. This little guy, you know what I did? Great strategy here. If you're looking for a summer fragrance, just search summer on Fragrancenet and a bunch of stuff comes up. So that's kind of what I did. So I got this. Oh, and all of these are, you can get some version of them for under $50. A lot of them way cheaper than that. But I think, in the high 40s maybe was like the most expensive one. Okay, the first fragrance I have here is Ara Sensuel Rock Me. And even the box is so pretty. I love this box. So it was kind of like, I was just mesmerized by this packaging. I'm really into music, and look, it's a little freaking guitar, like a butterfly guitar. Is that not adorable? So yeah, this is really cute. I mean, it looks cute. And you know what? The fragrance is cute. Yeah, so let me give you the lowdown on this one. So Rock Me Summer of Love by Ara Sensuel is a floral fragrance. This was released in 2010. Top notes are bergamot, hyssop, don't know what that is, and geranium. Mid notes are water lily, peach, and freesia. Base notes are tincture of rose, sandalwood, and amber. So it is florally, but it is a very citrus floral. It's not super sweet. I mean, you do get a little bit of the peach, but it's like very watery. So the other idea behind this haul for me was just getting into some fragrances that are kind of against type. I'm trying to like expand my horizons. And as you know, if you've been with me for the past year, I lean much more like unisex, masculine, very deep notes, polarizing notes. You know, I love like tobacco and oud and all of that, but I'm kind of realizing I'm missing out on a whole world of fragrances because I'm just not so open to citrusy fragrances, fresh fragrances, aquatic fragrances. But the thing is, like, I was into those fragrances when I was young. Like, I used to like them. So there's something in me still that likes them, I feel like. I just have to, like, bring it out. But now you can get the bigger size of this, but I just got a, because I knew that this would be something like I wouldn't be reaching for a lot, but it's really cute. It's just like a fresh citrusy floral. I mean, there's nothing exceptional. It smells good. I really don't get much of the sandalwood and amber. I mean, maybe in like the very, very, you know, dry down, but overall, it's just a nice citrusy floral. So that is Anna Sui Rock Me Summer of Love. Okay, next up, I have this little guy here, this little Versace Bright Crystal Absolute, and also a little teeny tiny adorable bottle of this. So I really actually do like the regular Bright Crystal, and I had a little bottle of that, and years ago I would take it on like beach vacations with me, and then I haven't worn it in a really long time, and something just compelled me to try the Absolute version, because I usually like the Absolute version of things. Now look, is this bottle not adorable? Like, this is so freaking cute, and it's like bright pink, and just, I love this. So I'm going to have so many different things on me, but I mean, I have smelled these before, but it was kind of like all at once. And I haven't gotten a chance to wear all of these fully. So I won't be able to like tell you all the specifics about longevity and all that quite yet. Oh, it smells really good. So this is a floral fruity fragrance. Came out in 2013. And the top notes are pomegranate, yuzu, and water notes. Mid notes are peony, raspberry, lotus, and magnolia, and base notes are musk, mahogany, and amber. And yeah, so this is a fruity floral. I happen to really like yuzu, I realize, like in fragrances. One of those KKW hearts has yuzu in it. Is it wifey? I think it's wifey, maybe. And I fell in love with that, even though, again, these are against type. But yeah, this is a nice, now this you do get like the musk, mahogany, and amber. Like you do get that. So it gives a little something, something. I think that's why I like this, because it is like fresh and fruity, but it does have that little like depth in the background. So it's really nice. And if you wanted something a little bit more intense than regular Bright Crystal, but you pretty much like that DNA, but want a little bit of a different spin on it, some raspberry in there. Yeah, which I definitely get the peony as well. One of the few flowers I actually really like. Yeah, go for it. You can always get this little tiny one to try it. So that is Bright Crystal Absolute by Versace. Versace, because apparently Versace is the wrong way of saying it. So, okay, next, I don't know what possessed me to get this, but I think I had smelled this like years and years ago when it first came out. I do like Britney Spears, and I like a lot of the Britney Spears fragrances. And I remember this being like a very citrusy, fresh, you know, kind of against type fragrance. So I went for it again, and this is Circus Fantasy by Britney Spears. I love this packaging, and there's the box. This is one of my favorite boxes of any perfume. I know it's like super tacky, but like I love the colors and I love the whole like circus theme. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm into it. So Circus Fantasy, let me give this I have worn a couple times to bed because it's very, very light. And it's weird because it's like weird. It's one of those fragrances that's like weird. And I'm like, I don't know if I like this, but then I keep smelling it. You know, I keep like getting compelled to smell it. It's the strangest thing. So this is also a fruity floral. 2009, this came out. Top notes are raspberry, sugar, and apricot blossom. Mid notes are orchid, peony, and water lily. And base notes are sweet notes, vanilla, musk violet, and woody notes. So you're getting, you know, raspberry and musk again. And what else was the same? I don't know, but you're seeing some of the same notes already in some of these fragrances. This is just like a sugary, fruity, but it's like a little bit sour. It's kind of sour. Yeah, I don't know what's sour in it. And a little bit floral. I don't know. But it's like, it's just one of those like fresh, light, fruity. Yeah, with like a citrusy, sour touch to it. I don't know. I like it. It has water lily, so that makes it a little tiny, tiny bit aquatic. And I don't know. It's just fun. So that, and it was so cheap. I think this was like $17. So that is Circus Fantasy by Britney Spears. All right, next. I'm not going to lie. This one I pretty much just wanted for the bottle, and I like didn't even really care about the fragrance, but I actually do like the fragrance. So this is Nina Ricci, La Tentation de Nina. Come on, like look at that bottle. And it's so weird. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like a matte and it's got this metallic gold. I love the color combo of hot pink and gold. It's like very 60s. So this one is a floral fruity gourmand fragrance launched in 2014. Top note is bergamot, mid notes are macarons, raspberry, lemon, almond, and Bulgarian rose, and base notes are bourbon, vanilla, white musk, and sandalwood. So again, fruity, musky, and that citrus, you know, bergamot in the top. This actually smells really good. It's like really different. It's a little, when you first spray it, it's a little bit like, whoa, because you get like a blast of citrus in the opening of this, but once it settles down, you get the macaron note. But yeah, it's very like raspberry lemon, very, very, very fruity. And eventually when it dries down, you get the vanilla. But yeah, it's like a very fun, fruity floral, but with some vanilla in the dry down to round it out. So it's fun, and that bottle is amazing. So that's La Tentation de Nina by Nina Ricci. Oh, I'll do this. I should have done this right after Circus, but I did get Island Fantasy, just the fragrance mist from Britney Spears, because you cannot get your hands on the perfume. I mean, I wasn't able to get my hands on the perfume of this. It's like sold out and discontinued, you know, whatever. But I'm just still spraying or smelling what I just sprayed here, and it smells so good. So, but I wanted to try the body mist because it sounded like something I liked. And yes, I do like it. Let me spray here just to torture myself. Yeah, I like this a lot. I'm really sad that I can't get the perfume. But anyway, it's another fruity floral, 2013. Top notes are watermelon, citruses, clementine, mandarin orange, and red berries. Mid notes are freesia, violet, and jasmine. Base notes are sugar cane and musk. I mean, that just about says it all. It is a fruity floral, but it has, I don't know, I guess it's like the watermelon and the jasmine and the sugar cane. It's tropical, but without like coconut or anything, and it doesn't smell like sunscreen or anything. And I think that's a nice feature of it, is that it's like islandy, but not like, if you're not into coconut, pina colada type of scents or sunscreen scents, this is just like a different route to go. And it's really fun. It smells really good. So that is Island Fantasy by Britney Spears. If you can get the perfume, that's, you know, you're lucky, but I could just get the body mist. I think this though is very like readily available. So okay, the next one I had smelled and liked it just for the, you know, I love the bottle and it's just very kitsch, and I thought the scent was very interesting, and I like interesting scents that like don't smell like anything else. So this is Moschino Toy to Bubblegum. I'm sure you know about this by now. This is very interesting. It's like, it's another one that's kind of weird. It's great for spring and summer, though, I will say. So when you first spray it, you get like straight up like pink bubblegum, like the pink bubblegum stick with like the white powder on it. But that aspect of it only lasts very briefly. And I know a lot of people feel the same way. I wish that lasted throughout the whole fragrance. But conversely, if you're like, I don't really want to smell like bubblegum, but I'm still kind of interested in this, the bubblegum aspect really does dissipate quickly. It smells so good. So this was just launched last year, 2021. Top notes are candied fruits, bitter orange, and lemon. Mid notes are bubblegum, Bulgarian rose, blueberry, peach, cinnamon, peach blossom, and ginger. And base notes are musk, ambroxan, and cedar. I don't know if I'm like getting all that. That sounds like very complicated, that note structure. I'm not quite getting that. But yeah, it's definitely bubblegummy and rosy. Yeah, it just smells really good. So if you're into like bubble gum and rose and a little bit of citrus, I think you'll like it. I do also get a little bit of ginger. And that muskiness and ambroxan, that's like you don't get into like the very, very dry down. So that is Toy 2 Bubblegum by Moschino. All right. I think my son is trying to come in. So hold on. You know, I don't like to edit my as I'm sure you're aware, I don't like to edit my videos, but I'm gonna see if I can just cut this part out. So okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. So anyway, Moschino Toy 2 Bubblegum, a lot of fun. That's what I was saying. Okay, so next up, so I have these Ocean Pacific fragrances. These were like really cheap, like $14 to $16 cheap. So this first one I have here, and they actually seem to get good reviews. So this first one here, well, I mean, this is very summery, right? So this first one here is Opie Summer Breeze, and that is a floral aquatic fragrance launched in 2017. Top notes are tropical fruits, blackcurrant and mandarin orange. Mid notes are gardenia, water lily, and orange blossom. Base notes are coconut, woodsy notes, and musk. This is super summery and beachy. I mean, this is pretty much, I don't know where I'm going to put this. I'm going to reek after this. And these are very subtle, like, and none of these are like beast mode or anything. These are, again, the type of fragrances that you would put on before you go to the beach or the pool. You're going to wash them off anyway, but you still want to smell nice. This is actually really pleasant, I have to say. It is tropical. It's beachy. The coconut is not overwhelming. Like, it's blended in very nicely with the other notes. And it does, again, you know, I think the reason why I like it is it does have the woody notes and the musk in the very, you know, like in the background. But man, it smells really good. It smells really summery, beachy, tropical, but not just like a straight up fruity, you know, coconutty, like a drink situation. I do have one like that. I'll be getting to that later. But yeah, it's really nice, and for the price, you can't beat it. So it's really nice. So that one is OP Summer Breeze. And then the other one, it was weird. Like, it wasn't on Fragrantica at all, but I did find the note breakdown on Amazon. And I think I just like I don't even know if it was listed even on Fragrancenet when I bought it. I just like got it. So here's I thought the bottle was really pretty, but this is OP Beach Paradise. And this is what the bottle looks like. It's so pretty. So I thought, well, this looks really summery. And let me just, gosh. This one smells really good. So yeah, it's very interesting. So this has top notes of aldehydes, peach, orange, and green notes. Mid notes are carnation, cyclamen, jasmine, orange blossom, and violet. And this one I do get a lot more florals. I guess that's why there's flowers. Duh. And then bottom notes are musk, cedarwood, and sandalwood. So yeah, this is like tropical flowers, but not tropical flowers to the point of being like Guerlain terracotta, or like what's another Narciso ombre. You know how those are like real, like really lush, almost like some people find them even nauseating. This is not. Like they're flowers that would be in, you know, be out in the summertime, or very summery type of flowers, but it's not overwhelming. It's not like too heady, if you know what I mean. So I think this is also great. And the aldehydes aren't, this isn't like Chanel No. 5 type of aldehydes. I do get them, but very subtle. But this is nice. It's a really pretty floral. So that is Beach Paradise, OP Beach Paradise, Ocean Pacific. Oh my God. Okay. On to I even printed out notes this time. I'm getting so much better doing all of this. Okay. So the next one I have, actually I have two from this house. Bear with me, people. I have it here. Okay. So I became a big fan of Jill Sander Sun. And it was Paulina Shar actually got me turned on to that, because I don't even think I knew that existed before. But yeah, Jill Sander Sun, love it. It's not for everyone, definitely not a blind buy, but there's so many flankers to it. And unfortunately, a lot of them aren't available in the United States. I think it's like more of a European brand, or more readily available, like the flankers anyway. But I did find some. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Sun Delight. And this is looks like this. And Sun Delight is a floral fruity fragrance launched in 2006. And top notes are passion fruit, mignonette, don't know what that is, mignonette, and Sicilian bergamot. Mid notes are vanilla, frangipani, dark chocolate, and vanilla orchid. Base notes are musk, woodsy notes, and cedar. So I was really intrigued, because I'm like, okay, dark chocolate, vanilla orchid, you know, frangipani. That sounds like for summer fragrance. How's this all going to be like? How's this going to all pull together? But let me tell you. Oh my God, this smells so, this is definitely one of my favorites from this haul. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Like, I definitely get the dark chocolate in this. But because it has like the bergamot and the passion fruit, it's like fruity chocolate. I know that sounds weird, but it's almost like, you know, like a chocolate covered strawberry. So it's in the same vein as like what a chocolate covered strawberry would be like, but like think more tropical. Sorry, I'm like starting to get to me, all these. Yeah, it just smells really good. This one is very warm. So this is like a little sexier. It's a little less playful. It's still fun, but it's just, there's something very sensual about this like dark chocolate and the vanilla orchid and the frangipani, I feel like. Yeah, and that woodiness is in there, and that little bit of cedar. So I think this is going to smell really good in high heat, and it's one that like has a note structure that normally you would think like, oh, this would be for fall and winter, and you definitely could, but it has enough of those other summery notes in it to like make it appropriate for summer. So if you want to keep to your warm scents, warm kind of gourmandish scents in the summertime, this would be great. So that is Jill Sander Sun Delight. And then the other Jill Sanders Sun flanker I have here is Sun Bath. And this bottle looked so summery to me. So there is Sun Bath. And this is a floral aquatic fragrance, launched in 2015. Top notes are water notes, cologne, pink pepper, and freesia. Mid notes are ylang ylang, orange blossom, and rose, and base notes are musk, vanilla, and tonka bean. So this whole like water note, cologne note thing, I was just very intrigued. And this is one of the ones where I felt like, okay, it has enough of the notes that I do like in it, mixed with notes I usually don't like. So maybe in the end, like, I'll like it, and it'll kind of like, it'll be baby steps to getting me to like liking those other types of notes. So, oh my gosh, where am I going to spray this? Okay, so this one is much more aquatic than the others, which again, not normally my jam. So it is very watery. Someone in a Fragrantica review said it smelled like laying next to like a chlorinated pool, and I definitely get that. It's interesting. I mean, you do get a little bit of the florals in it. It doesn't smell the same, but you know, it's in the same, I'd say it's in the same family vibe as like Cool Water for women from back in the day. But I don't know, not quite as aquatic as that. Yeah, so this is fresh. It's not overly citrusy though. It's pretty unisex. Some people actually complain about that, but it is unisex. I mean, although the freesia is like, to me, freesia is like very feminine, so I get that. But I mean, I say wear what you want, but it wouldn't be completely out there for a guy to wear this. And it's just very fresh. This would be really, really refreshing on a super, super hot day, like in a heat wave. So I like it. It's just a really nice aquatic. Yeah, but like a florally aquatic with, I don't know, just a watery floral type of fragrance. And so that is Sun Bath by Jill Sanders. Wow, sorry. I thought this was not going to be long, and it's like ending up being long. I really apologize. Okay, so this one, I got this in a little set with Glow, but the Glow, I haven't smelled Glow in like years, and I remember when Glow came out by J.Lo, and I actually liked it, even though it was against type even back then for me. The newer formulation, I don't know, I'll have to try it again, but I'm not really including that. But what I am including is this one here, and this is J Love by Jennifer Lopez. Love the little leopard print here. So I was really surprised, like this is very summery. So another floral fruity fragrance, launched in 2013, and top notes are tangerine, pineapple, raspberry, and pink grapefruit. Mid notes are coconut, orchid, tiara flower, and water lily, and base notes are sorbet, vanilla, whitewood, and musk. I don't know, with this packaging, it really threw me off because I've seen this before, but I was thinking this was like musky or I don't know. It doesn't look tropical to me, but it's very tropical. It is very beachy, summery. It smells good. So yeah, this one, very fruity. It's very synthetic. People were busting on this for being like so synthetic, but this is cheap. It's a celebrity fragrance. It smells good. It smells fruity and good and summery. What do you expect, people? I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, it is. And I do get that sorbet note. It's crazy. But another one that I think will be really great for high heat. And yeah, this one is like very like fruity drink. Coconut in this is not overwhelming as well. This isn't like a super like pina colada type of fragrance. So that is J Love by J Love. Oh my gosh. I told you I had a lot, right? I have a lot of fragrances here. Oh boy. Um, okay. This next one. So for my powerful perfumes of the 80s video that I did last year, probably my favorite video that I ever did, I revisited Giorgio Beverly Hills, and I just got a like tiny little bottle of it. They want, the iconic yellow and white stripe. And I did not like it when I was little, I guess because I don't know, my mom and we knew all the like bees in the, witchy ladies, let's just say. They wore it, and so we kind of associated with like people we didn't like, but revisiting it, I actually loved it. And I would have like included that as well, but it is very like old school and like you have to kind of like a bit more 80s fragrance profile. This one's a little bit more modern, a little bit. But I do encourage you to revisit Giorgio Beverly Hills. It made me so happy. Like I just had in my mind that I hated it, but when I tried this little one, oh my gosh, it took me back to the 80s when I was like happy and the world was just like a much funner place. So yeah. So I saw that they had this Giorgio Beverly Hills Giorgio Blue. And I was like, oh, this looks very summery. And it was super duper cheap, like ridiculously cheap. So I was like, why not? I'm going to try it. So, oh my gosh, I smell like a fruit cocktail. Oh, it smells good. So this is another fruity floral. This was launched in 2008. And top notes are hyacinth, guava, and mandarin orange. Mid notes are water lily, tuberose, and I hate tuberose, but it doesn't bother me in this, and jasmine. Base notes are driftwood, musk, oak moss, and vanille. This is very, very interesting because it's really like beachy, but again, not sunscreen beach, not like coconut beach, but it's a little more florally beachy. And yeah, a little bit aquatic, a little bit fruity. I don't really get too much of the vanilla, whatever you want to call it. It's not really sweet at all, but it is, it's a summery, like, I feel like the packaging, like this blue, is appropriate for it because I just get that feeling. So it's nice. It's just a nice summery floral with a tiny bit of fruitiness to it. But this isn't like tropical drink fruity because like it has guava. So it actually reminds me a little bit of Versace Gel and Turquoise, which has that guava note at the top. Yeah, come to think of it, it's pretty similar. It's just less citrusy than that one, but similar. So that is Giorgio Beverly Hills Blue. Okay, I know everybody and their mother talks about this fragrance because, and I think every single person who has this because of Kathleen Lights a few years ago saying that this smells like Barbies. But I also think it's a fantastic budget summer fragrance, and that is Stella McCartney Pop. I had a little tiny sample bottle of it that I think I got as a Sephora gift, like when it was first out, like a long time ago. And it is really nostalgic because to me it does smell like old like 80s Barbies, like one of the 80s Barbies that I've had. And yeah, so I forgot to put this on my list of things on my printout, but I'm just going to on the fly here look it up on my phone on Fragrancenet. Okay. So Pop by Stella McCartney is a floral woody musk fragrance for women, launched in 2016. Top notes are tomato leaf, green mandarin, and violet leaf. Mid notes are tuberose. Again, doesn't bother me in this. Frangipani and violet. Base notes are musk, sandalwood, and cedar. That's weird because those are a lot of the same notes from the one I just did. Yeah, see, I'm sensing a theme here. So this one, I do love the bottle too. But this is... Let's spray it just a little bit. Yeah, it is. It's so hard to explain this. Here's what I'm going to say for it. It doesn't smell like any other fragrance that I have. Really? I don't know what it is in this that like give I guess it's the tomato leaf gives me a little something different. But yeah, it does have like this Barbie side. I know it's a really strange way to describe it. But it's also to me very spring and summer. But yeah, a lot of people have talked about this, so I'm not going to belabor it. But it's really interesting. I feel like not a lot of fragrances smell like this, and it's cheap. So that is Stella McCartney Pop. I have never tried the Pop, the Bluebell one, but let me know if that's good. Okay, we're nearing the end here, and these are my two favorites. I saved my two favorites for last. I'm trying to like clean up as I go because this is just a ridiculous situation here. So, oh my gosh, so many perfumes, people. Okay, so this one here, I have to credit the wonderful Ruby Zion. She mentioned this on her channel, and I had never heard of this before, so I definitely give her credit. She mentioned it in a video, and I was like, and we have very similar tastes, so I trust her judgment. She's amazing, so definitely check out her channel. I think if you like the same fragrances that I do, you would probably like her, and I just really love her channel. But anyway, this is Ara Sensuel from Mugler. Look at how cool that bottle is. So I have a sample of regular Ara. I don't have a full-size bottle of that, and I'm still kind of like, I never really know how to feel about that one. And most people say that. Most people say like it's weird, like it's intriguing. It's really cool that it doesn't smell like anything else because we are being just bombarded with the same scent profiles all the time. So it's refreshing to smell something different. But there's something like definitely a little weird about it. But this one, oh my gosh, I have fallen in love with this. I already wore it several times. This is so interesting and different and good. So, Ara Mugler Eau de Parfum Sensuel is an amber vanilla fragrance launched in 2019, so fairly recently. Top notes are gardenia and cinnamon leaf. Mid notes are just green notes. Base notes are white musk and sandalwood. That combination of the gardenia and the cinnamon leaf is just so unique and different. And I actually love gardenia. But this is just, this smells like nothing else. This performed well for me. It's just, I can't even explain it. It's like, you definitely get the greenness and the cinnamon, but it's almost like powdery, creamy as well. And like a teeny bit sweet and musky and sandalwoody. Like it's just, now this one's like still weird. Like it's definitely something where people would be like, what is that? But I like that. I don't know. It's really hard to explain because I don't really have a point of reference for this. I think it does have some similarities to regular Ara. You can smell definitely the green aspect. But I don't know. This is just, it's just so different. And I typically do like Mugler fragrances because they are usually a little bit different. And I mean, my channel is Limelight Lass. I'm all about standing out. And I feel like Mugler fragrances, good or bad, get you noticed, right? They get you attention. But this is a love for me, absolute love. So yeah, that is Mugler Ara Sensual. Okay, and the last fragrance, we're finally on the last fragrance. Sorry, this was like so super long. But my last fragrance here is part of the Pepe Jeans collection. I have almost all of them. I think I have all of them but one, and some of them are hard to get because they're like not typically in the US, but this one luckily I was able to get my hands on. And this is Pepe Jeans for her cocktail. Love, yellow's my favorite color, so love this. But as you know, the Pepe Jeans fragrances, they're in like little martini glasses and then you turn them around. This, I have too many things on. I'm not going to spray it again. I know what this smells like because I've worn this several times. This is the most fun, fruity cocktail type of summer fragrance. This is just like you're going out, you're on a deck somewhere with a drink, having a good time, not a care in the world, and it's just fun. It's just really fun, but it actually performs pretty well. So Pepe Jeans for Her cocktail was launched in 2019. Top notes are pineapple, raspberry, blueberry, and cassis. Mid notes are tiara flower and lemon blossom. Base notes are spun sugar, musk, amber, and sandalwood. So here's the thing with this one. Part of the reason why I love it so much. I was like wearing it the other day and I'm like, this reminds me of something. Like there's something back in my memory that this is like triggering. Then I figured it out. It was like, you know what? I think this smells like a Escada Rock in Rio, the 2005 one. They did redo it apparently in 2011, and I never got that one. But the original one I had in 2005. That summer that it came out, I wore this everywhere. I was out and about. I was at the club, and guys would come up to me and tell me how good I smelled, right? And I was like, let me look it up, right? People, I am good. I am good. I've been doing this whole fragrance YouTube thing long enough where like I have a nose on me. I'm just patting myself on the back because guess what? I went to Fragrantica for the like, this reminds me of. What popped up under this? Rock in Rio. Escada, 2005. From what I remember, because I haven't smelled it in like 15 years, from what I remember, this smells very similar. Because in addition to being like that fruity, like pineapple-y cocktail thing, it does have a little bit of like that amber and musk in the dry down, right? In the background to make it a little more interesting. That is this. But this is so fun. I highly recommend. I think it was like 20 some dollars. Cannot wait to use this up this summer because it's cute and it smells freaking good. So that is Pepe Jeans for Her cocktail. So, oh my gosh, I've come to the end of this super long video. This was not quick. I apologize because I said it was going to be quick in the beginning. I totally lied to you. But if you stuck with me, thank you. I just wanted to give you guys a lot of options, a lot of budget options. So you can take notes, go on Fragrancenet, look these up, order them. Let me know what you think, okay? But if you're on a budget like me, but you still want to like have hauls, you want to like get a lot of fragrances, it's a perfect way to do it with these fragrances. They're very, very affordable. So let me know in the comments if I missed any good spring, summer cheapies, budget-friendly fragrances. Let me know if you've tried any of these or like them. And yeah, let me know what you think. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.